bad match.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Moskov.
Moskov is the better choice because technically you have side control.
Even when we present the option for Geek Fam, I feel like there's no like clear answer, like a really good answer for this composition. Like this has been a pretty phenomenal draft from Coach Yep, especially with the flex that you've mentioned it earlier, Mirko. Like even Arl, I don't like it because there's a Badang now, there's a Baksha that can really deter the Arlon. It's gonna be a Harith and also oh my lord. If this goes to late game, like the chance of Geek Fam winning really matters on how this chip is gonna be utilized. That's the only saving grace that I can think of. Because I think, yes, Harith is a late game hero, but is it enough against this kind of composition from ONIC?
I think it is. Like the Harith, when it comes to the late game, will do so much more damage than the Wanwan. The Kimi is the problem here.
But how do you get in though?
Oh, you have enough front line, I would say, to open up. The Badang's gonna go in, the Bakshi's gonna go in, but it's gonna be held down by the Glue and the Fredrin. So it really is a composition that plays around the Harith, that wants to enable the Harith. ONIC need a way to deal with that. They don't have the Farce already. That was why it was banned out by Geek Fam. They literally set up for it. They go for a CC in the end. I'm not too big of a fan of the CC here. You do well against the Glue and the Fred, but against that CC, you might get locked down.
Okay, and with that being said, we're gonna throw it over to our casters. Donnie, Realize, take it away.
Fam marches on the domain of the Sky Kings. The Jakarta International Velodrome. It bore witness of the Sky Kings engraving their status to immortality when they were able to get that 4 feet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first match of the second day of the playoffs of MPL ID Season 15. It is me, Realize, and Goni.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will see how the first game will go. Remember, the team that wins this match will have a step closer to EWCMSC and will have that final upper bracket slot in the playoffs.
That is what they want, and that is what they need. We need to remember, it was Geek Fam that knocked ONIC out of playoffs contention last season at El Dorado Bandung, but now it is in their turf, their neighborhood, their domain. So we shall see. As we take a look at the draft, it was summed up completely by our panelists back there. The fact that they have the 1-1 picked up, I think it's going to be very strong. But against the Harith in lane, it's going to be one hell of a time.
Let's see. It seems like Beloyski forced to use his flicker early there, and that's already a win. And take a look at Sans just chipping away the health bars of a boy. Oh, that's a mistake, Boy, with the flicker almost takes a boy down there in the mid lane.
They might have objective prio now because 2 spells burnt. That's the flicker in a boy and Beloyski, the 2 playmakers of Geek Fam. Again, the trio mid, even the duo mid from a boy and Beloyski. They are very strong and operating in the rotational forms of Geek Fam. As we take a look at the emblems, Brave Smite for the Valentina. So a boy wants sustain. He wants to be able to skirmish a little longer and have the sustainability. The Keyboy.
That's a taunt, that's a stun. Keyboy is actually the one who will be punished for. Wow, Geek Fam, great recovery.
It's on the wrong neighborhood right there. I think it was trying to scout something again. Keyboy with the Badang is very strong. Sans though, receiving heat, but he's gonna be fine. So as of now, obviously ONIC are trying to operate behind this Baxia in the hands of Kyrie, yet to reach level 4, or rather already level 4. So now he has that anti-regen to play around in the little skirmishes.
Yeah, it seems like both teams now setting things up for that first neutral objective. Economy, still, of course, it's little 2, and no advantage. Nakeds is on the turtle now.
Yep, Kyrie still scouting as well, Keyboy. No fist crack just yet. Sans pops a traction pulse.
That's a good immobilization, and that's gonna be a commitment from ONIC. They will take down 1.
Oh, there you go with the Brazers, Wrath, and they are able to take down Keyboy, but now Sans with a double kill. They move on even further.
Uh-oh, things are not looking good here for the side of Geeks. Gobs now chipped away as well. Beloyski though from the flanks.
Oh, Gobs is so low, he's going in, Lutpi.
Oh, I don't think he will survive. Another kill on the board for ONIC. And that will be free turtle for ONIC as well. 1K goal now.
It's a prolonged fight right there. I mean, they were able to just hit it back and forth, and I think one of the best I'd say, privileges of ONIC's draft is the fact that they have so much fighting power. Again, with the Baxia. And the pop as well from Sans, the traction pulse, that is actually a utility ultimate, but let's take a look at the talent prediction for the new application. Go Pay. I think it's equal, but more siding towards ONIC with three of us, Eterna, me, and you.
Yeah, it's again just Sheffin, right? Why all the predictions, but I love that confidence. And let's see, will that prediction come true or not? 1,500 gold lead, first 3 minutes, that's a lot, realize.
That's pretty much it, right, for ONIC. Again, they have so much prio on the objective takes as well. The fact that this Baxia has so much agency to move around the map, again, follow suit in the fight.
That's a flicker, that's a shortcut, Keyboy, half HP. Geek Fam now needs to find an opening. Makeit's jumping in, not really find the connection that he wanted. A bottom side, it's still a pure 1v1. Kenzie versus Savero. And it seems like it's still equal. Savero, very aggressive. That's gonna be Savero. Just popping the crossbow attack. Good spacing by Kenzie. That's gonna be ONIC there. Just surviving. Still though, they're in the lead.
Oh, Savero was almost able to take down Kenziski. I thought it was gonna go for the kill fully, but again, Kenziski was too far to reach that proximity of crossbow tang. But up top, it's only Lutpi and Gobs again, just shuffling it around. And I think so far ONIC is doing a very good job on just scouting the global presence of Geek Fam through that shortcut, because Kyrie, so tanky, can roll around, open up the bushes for ONIC, and that enables them to again have prio on the objectives. Now 9 seconds to the turtle this time around. I think the gold laners might join in the fight. I mean, the 1-1 is already level 6, Kenziski as well, level 6. So this might be a long dance for the objective, but Kyrie is gonna come and follow up. And Lutpi has the War Axe ready. I don't think it's gonna rotate, but it might just happen.
So it seems like both teams, right? They're taking it slow here, waiting for more info, waiting for more rotations. Keyboy shows himself there. Oh, that's a miss there from Sansa's ult. Lutpi joins, so that's the green light for ONIC to just commit on towards the turtle. Geek Fam, what do they respond with?
Oh, Kyrie gets the turtle, and now it's gonna be ONIC pouncing forward.
Oh, that's Shaman Force pops! But Sans caught it red-handed. That's gonna be an immobilization all towards Kyrie. That's gonna be Kyrie actually soaking a lot of damage. That's gonna be Kyrie surviving with the shield unity. Savero, though, is there to provide the damage and find a kill. Beloyski goes down. That's gonna be ONIC finding the equalizer there with Beloyski. And yeah, still ONIC just winning all the fights and the neutral objectives here for the first 5 minutes.
Because they have so much control, right? Again, the current call is somehow a CC, and then you have the Badang as well. Kyrie just, again, playing... you basically have kind of like a crash course in the Baxia, right? The chip has it, the Baxia does too. And the fact that the Baxia can just roam around is indeed very, very good. Plus, the traction pulse, the icing on top. Make it!
That's an engage. Make it 2v1. 3v2 now. Make it very low. Still able to sidestep from that threat. And still 2,000 goal lead here. Geek Fam, they are catching stray still.
Yeah, ONIC is throwing hands left and right, and as of now, it's Savero with 1 kill, the 1-1 against the Harith. You would argue that maybe the Harith does have the upper hand. Beloyski flicker crash course.
On towards Sans. Shortcut pops committed. The boy jumps in. That's very risky. But he's A-OK. Now ONIC looking for the traction falls. Connecting! And that's going to be Beloy. Punished for the 3rd time, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, 3K established.
There you go, the follow-up is so quick, it's not telegraphed, because once the traction pulse hits, Kyrie can just jump in with the shield unity and catch the players of Geek Fam slow in his ultimate. And now it's up to ONIC to control, again, the tempo of this game. 7 seconds to the turtle. Savero is able to acquire that turret down bottom, as now they convene, as they look for this objective next on the chopping block. They have 2 turtles ready, and this might be a perfect turtle, but Geek Fam, they don't want to let it slip from their hands.
Naked's now contesting under the turtle. That's a stun off on towards the 1 member. The boy goes down. That's a kill for the turtle for now, but now it's going to be Naked stuck isolated, and ONIC will shut him down. And that's going to be 4K already in hand for the yellow porcupines.
They went ham on the players of Geek Fam. And that was Naked's actually stealing the turtle, so at least they have some sort of a Reminiscent, yeah, but Severo might caught in no man's land.
Shortcut, great play by BBB.
Whoa!
That's gonna be Severo punished the first time. Now, will there be counterplay as Lupi jumps in with the engage? Good CC. Voloisky very low.
Voloisky is so low, and Keyboy gets a boy. That's a boy versus a boy, and Lutpi gets the kill. Gobs is remaining with Make It.
Uh-oh, they still want beef. Gobs very low. Nowhere to go as ONIC. They are under the turret looking for more kills, but Kenziski finds an important shutdown on towards Lutpi.
Ah, the blue Lenin arrives in time. A heroic entrance, but that's a kill to only Lutpi. They lose one, but they're able to grab 3 to 4 kills for ONIC. And now it's 10-5, 4K gold lead. That was Severo caught in the wrong side of the tracks. So at least for now, ONIC, it's all about resetting, because look at the wave down bottom. It's going to crash towards them. And they haven't been able to at least establish that priority on just pushing the waves even further to Geek Fam.
Seems like now, tempo gone down. 20 seconds on the clock for the first lure, ladies and gentlemen. And item check.
Yeah, item check right now, or X again for the CC. And look at this guy, Fiercer for Sounds, right? He can join the skirmishes. And I want to say Holy Trinity, but that's like Severo with 3 items with the Malefic gun. It makes sense, because he needs extra range, because the players of Geek Fam just want to jump into his face. I mean, Voloisky is there, Make It with the Fredrin, even if he's not that mobile compared to the Baxia. But once you get taunted, I mean, it's going to be hard. Oh, shortcut.
Uh-oh, that's going to be Lutpi actually taunted everything. Put in the kitchen sink. He goes down. Kyrie, though, from the flanks finds Malloy. San secures the kill. That's going to be Geek Fam. Actually, now, their numbers are low.
Backup is here. The Sky Army arrives in time. Sans!
Kenziski will not be able to find the clutch play as Sans is there, but he will be punished 4-4-2 for now.
Wipeout was close to fruition, but Gob still stands, lives to tell the tale. He has to be able to hold this Lord, but ONIC, they will try to get it scot-free. Keyboy is kicking him in into the pit.
I don't think Gobs is able to. Oh, Voloisky says yes, they might with the shortcut pops. Keyboy finds the stun.
Oh, shortcut pop. Kenziski and the boy falls up to with the action. Gob stuck in no man's land in the back.
Let's see Lutpi trying to buy time, but Gobs will do himself as well. That's gonna be Kenziski securing the kill. ONIC though, with the boy Sans here, they're in control of the Lord, but is this the right call?
Yep, they have to hold this. Keyboy, oh, looks for the fist crack. They have their sights on the Lord. Geek are still meddling with it though. They have the power to at least fight this, so ONIC knows they have to reset. They have to take a step back. But I think for now they're still staying here, so yeah, just trying to also dissuade Geek Fam from taking the Lord.
They know that the bottom lane is favoring their side. That's why they're taking their time here in controlling the Lord. And Geek Fam, they are the ones who need to respond. Either take Lord or clear the bottom side, and that's why they sent in Kenziski. But that shows that, yeah, no Herod, let's fight!
They have to rush this. And ONIC, they might look for something. Lutpi bites the bullet. It's Kyrie jumping in, traction pulse!
On towards one, that's gonna be a taunt. That's gonna be Severo tying first in this fight. Great response as Kenziski with the shortcut was able to find the double.
Oh, that's Make It, the smiling jungler just being a terror for ONIC, and now they scramble. Make It!
Oh, Praise's Wrath was not enough, but Kenziski stunned up Purify Pop. Lutpi now, he is isolated. Now with the sidestep, he's able to get out, but Keyboy very low. So that's just 2 for 1 in favor of Geek Fam.
That's a 2-man taunt with the Lord Steal as well. Let's Make It just keeping Geek Fam together again with the taunt.
Oh, good taunt, 2-man. Kenziski's gun under the turret, but Kenziski doesn't care. He wants beef, and he will find a kill on towards Keyboy.
Oh, ONIC. Now they see that obstacle. Now they see that they might be in a cul-de-sac because Geek Fam are fighting back. They're retaliating. And the shortcut pop, they might want to fight this again.
Uh-oh, is this the right call for ONIC? Good Terrify, Lutpi very low. Shaman Force pops, and Sans actually taking a lot of heat. Kyrie goes down. This is not looking good. Crossbow attack! Finds one, but Kenziski will not survive as well. Severo now still able to find the damage, but that is a great punishment from Severo.
Severo holding the team together. That crossbow of Tang was so clutch. the rookie from ONIC, and now it's ONIC having that leeway to get out of their base, to control their jungle again, to get control of the river and the map. And so far, I feel like if they really want to create that push down bottom or up top, there's always going to be Beloyski with that Y walk to kind of match the pressure. But again, if that happens, he doesn't have the shortcut pressure as well at the same time. So that's going to be a game of options there for Beloyski to choose whether or not he wants to respond to that push, or does he want to look for a pick again, because that has been the surprise factor. But hey, MPL ID X streamer by Good Day, it is BZTV.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and I think the play that they made earlier was the perfect one. Or sent Kinziski down, shortcut to just provide the surprise attack, right? Technically surprise, and they made it work last time round. So now, 13 minutes in, ONIC, they're only up 2K. And I feel like Geek Fam has a lot of ways to neutralize that situation.
And a quick check on the item. Look at Severo with the Athena shield. He knows that Kinziski will just burst him down, so he needs that extra magic resistance. Now for ONIC, 20 kills doesn't really mean anything when we enter the 14-minute mark, because it becomes of relevance now, right? Geek Fam, they're able to, once again, bounce the waves, push it out again. And I think another way to look at it is the fact that, like what you said, they can send a carry across the map to control the pressure, to push out the waves. But once the shortcut hits, it's a quick route to entering the fight. A 4v5 or a 1v5 even can become a 5v5 in a blink of an eye. So now, ONIC has to be able to just scout out that potential. It has been happening with Kyrie rolling around the bush, looking for flank angles that Beloyski might be able to establish. And now Geek Fam, they have dibs on the Lord.
Let's see, that's a conceal. Cancelled by a boy. Keyboy doesn't really find the opening that he wants with that conceal play. Top lane favoring Geek Fam this time round. I want to see how ONIC will respond to this.
They'll take it slow. Again, Severo is here. Oh, look at Beloyski. This is a flank angle. Big brain Beloy, but Kyrie will try to scout it out. No, he's coming from the back!
Oh, looking for the flank angles. Finds the flicker. Oh my goodness, Sans now in threat. Severo, though, will kill Beloyski. That's going to be Kyrie, though. Just stuck. Trying to buy time for his team. Is this the right call?
Kyrie's just dragged back. The jungler is gone. Make it with the winner crown.
Remake is also falling. Severo versus Kinziski. Rasmo attack will not be enough to take him down. Severo now trying to buy time, but he will be shut down as Sans finds a double.
Ludby just crawls in the back, and now it's up to Gobs to keep Geek Fam together. Can he hold for dear life?
5 seconds of Beloy. I think they can. Right, Gobs though will again buy time. Winner crown though will be used, and that will be almost an official wipeout there.
I got very hyped for that Beloyski angle because he was down bottom in the bush and he took the Y-walk up top to get to that purple buff, but he was spotted out, and that crash course was just in vain. Shortcut, not follow up as well, and this Lord is free for ONIC to take. Plunder, absolute plunder for ONIC.
Yep, ONIC, they have equalized on the Lord take. They lost the Lord earlier, but this time around, minute number 16, they will take it. So in about 12 seconds, the Lord will be up. And I think they have time to manipulate the waves. All three lanes be in their favor.
Let's take a look at the, base defense from Geek Fam, right? We know, and the panel made it clear, that Geek Fam were the ones who coined the term geekable. They were able to hold the base against ONIC. But I think in this iteration of the draft, it feels like the wave clear isn't the best. I mean, you have Kinziski with the Synchro Fission, but I think that's it, right? A boy maybe, but he needs to be very, very on the move. And now the Lord will march into the base of Geek Fam. Can they end this from ONIC?
ONIC will have to just be satisfied with 2 lanes. That's a Son on his Gobs. Taking a lot of DPS by Son. Still able to flicker out of danger. Lord, half HP.
Lord is relentless. The Crystal exposed as well. But ONIC, they know they have to be calculative on their approaches. They want that inhibitor turret down bottom. This might be yet another siege. Geek Fam, they need to hold.
I think with Kinziski, they will be able to find the defense here. Bottom side, almost Fraction Pulse connects.
Yep. Beloyski was looking for a flank angle, but he went up top. was so hard for him. Maybe he wanted to cut the waves coming in, right? And just hinder a top side from being pressured even more. As of now, ONIC, they get all the inhibitor turrets. So it's ONIC with the control. 17 minutes coming to 18. Geek Fam. Is it geekable?
Let's see. Kenzinski decided to not pop the Shaman Force to defend his inner turret there. That's a conceal. Whoa. Looking for Beloyski. Will it connect? That's the question. Good spacing, Beloyski. Oh, aggressive flicker there, but doesn't land. So that's, again, a resource spent.
Yeah, but it's a trade, right? Sans also burned his flicker. And as the Kimmy, you really want to be in a safe spot. You really want to distance yourself from the players of Geek Fam, and I think that's going to be information for Geek Fam to use. Maybe they might look for a pick-off against Sans, but I think that he has way too many, protection at this point, right? T-Boy again, Kyrie as well. So I think it's going to be fine, at least for now, because ONIC is also turning down the tempo. They know this flicker might eat them up from the inside, so they hold it for now. As of now, it's only focusing on, again, balancing that wave push. They're creating a tri-lane push, at least for now, to make Geek Fam clear. But number two, they're prepping for the Lord. 12 seconds onto its respawn. But I think they're also looking for a potential surprise play. They invade Geek Fam's jungle.
Oh, good suppression pulse. No flicker on Beloy. Should be punished. That's a crossbow attack. Actually
Kyrie
activated. Now Kyrie looking for a flank. Doesn't really find it. So yeah, just take a kill and they pull back.
Yeah, it's all about just taking down the war crime general. It's BBB, deleted from the fray. The Sky Kings again, just cementing their dominance in this game. Kids might look for something. Gobs flickers in.
Aggressive flicker, good terrify there. Kenzinski though is vulnerable. Kenzinski will fall, and a boy will fall as well. Again, ladies and gentlemen, ONIC always finds the right button to push, and they find the ultimate wipe out.
The Sky Kings wipes out the players of Geek Fam, and once again they show that they are in the wrong neighborhood. It is ONIC punching the first game, 1-0.
Wow. ONIC, they were early game